How's it going, financial coaches? Hope you're doing well. Hey, want to bring to your attention one of the financial coaching training courses that I have attended in the past. It's a little different now because of the way everything's locked down. And so I think it's gone online, but I'll put a link to everything that you need if you're interested in taking this course. It is from the Center for Financial Security, University of Wisconsin-Madison. I think it's like the extension. And they do financial coaching training through that extension. And one of the things that I did was their A4 workshop. So I can't actually remember what the four A's are right at the moment. But when I took it live, I really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it for these reasons. One, it's not a certification. So you don't come out of it with their certified financial coach designation or anything like that. But it's a training that you can certainly say that you went to. And I thought it was really good because it's one of the few trainings that's actually financial coach focused, right? Many of the trainings out there are financial counselor or they're coaching in general, sometimes health coaching, life coaching, business coaching, those types of things. But this one is very much designed to be only focused on financial coaching, which is what most of us are trying to do, or at least, mostly trying to do. A lot of us do some advising or counseling and those types of things around it. But what I really liked is that it's one of the very few that is financial coaching. Even the AFC, which is really great. I love that designation, the accredited financial counselor. It's a counselor designation. They have an FFC, which is more about the coaching technique in that. But this one is really, really focused. And it's done by a couple of professors there. And when I went to it, it was 2 days, and I went to Milwaukee, and it was hosted at the what can I think of it now? United Way Center. So there were a bunch of us, conference room, learning, under the tutelage of a couple of these trainers. And what I loved about it is there were financial coaches there were people doing financial counseling, there were people there that were trying to develop educational tools, there were people there that were running, small agencies or working in college and trying to set up a financial coaching program. There was just a lot of different types of people there from a lot of different walks of life, a lot of different ethnicities, a lot of different education levels, people with different goals out of this. So what I liked about it was that you just got to interact with a lot of different people. Now, the problem is this has gone online, and I would say it's a small problem, but I really got a lot of value from sitting at a table with different people over the course of the 2 days there, and got to hear their story and talk about them and run some exercises with people. There's a lot of like role play, mock types of things, and so that was great. It's just kind of really interesting to see what people were working on, some of those contacts I've kept since then, and so that was a really cool dynamic of the training. And the second thing is that I thought it was just as long as it needed to be. It wasn't that long. It was kind of all day for 2 days, and you got a lot in there. It wasn't a lot of fluff. It wasn't a lot of rehash of other things. It wasn't a lot of one concept that was stretched out too long. In fact, probably it left you wanting a little bit. There were lots of questions that I had. We kind of deep dived into some things when time permitted, and some people would stay during the breaks and continue to ask questions and things like that. But it was great. I really, really enjoyed it, and it's the let's see. It's called the A4 Financial Coaching Foundations Workshop. And now that it's online, it is looks like it is 4 Tuesdays from 1 to 4 p.m. or 4 Mondays or Wednesdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it looks like they are, instead of doing 2 8-hour days in person, so 16 total hours, looks like they're taking that 16 hours and splitting them up over the course of 4 weeks. I do think something's probably going to be lost by doing it online. I've gone to conferences, symposiums, trainings online now, courses and things like that, and they're good. It's just not quite the same when you have kind of pre-time and post-time with people and being able to talk to people in person. But I think that this course is really good for really good, relevant information, practical information, compressed into a small amount of time. And on top of that, really the cherry on the top is that it's pretty affordable. And I want to say here that the registration fee is $245 for, I guess they're doing it in 12 hours is kind of what you'll get. You'll get a full 12 hours. The other thing that I'm not sure if they'll give to you, I don't seem to have mine in front of me, but they give you a workbook, and it's kind of their own in a 3-ring binder, the A4 coaching workbook. Great stuff. I use it in some of my financial coaching trainings now, referencing stuff that they had in there. And so you'll get that. I'm assuming maybe they will send that to you digitally as a PDF. Maybe you'll print it out, but some exercises they'll walk you through in there. So you'll get some things to do, some reference materials, but you also get a lot of just like instructional time, as well as I think some mock time. What they say here is during this workshop, participants will: one, practice foundational coaching skills for deeper listening and impactful questions. Great. Two, apply proven strategies for achieving goals. Great. Three, develop techniques for increasing client motivation. And four, apply the A4 coaching model during in-class coaching sessions. So it sounds like they will still have some of that mock stuff in the online training as well. Now, looks like you get 1.2 CEUs through UW Madison. Not sure if that'll be relevant to you, but like I said, for $245, I thought it was a great use of the 2-day. To be honest, this is going to be a cheaper way since they were always in person before. So if you weren't local, you'd have to drive in, get a hotel usually, those types of things. So in this case, it's just going to be $245 out of pocket, as opposed to if you go in person, it could easily be $300-400. Anyway, it's one of those trainings that I really like because you can just sign up for it. You don't have to do any prep work for it. Just go, enjoy, attend, and I think you'll come out pretty energized, a little more knowledgeable out of it. And it's just one of those great ways to spend a little bit of time. Any other certifications you take, it's usually reading, class, and then a test. And so it's kind of long, drawn out, and the pressure's on you to get the certification, pass the test on this. Just go, enjoy it, see what it's like. If you have been thinking about financial coaching, you're not sure if it's right for you, if you're not sure if you want to go into kind of a deeper, more expensive, more in-depth certification, this is a great way to, I think, just kind of wet your whistle, try it for a couple days and see what you think. Anyway, I'm going to put a link to this in the description below. Hopefully some of you will find it helpful. I really enjoyed it. It's one of those where I thought the fee was so low, the time was so short that I just wouldn't get much out of it. And, like I said, I think it really over-delivered. So hopefully it helps you too. See you later.